Now then, welcome back. As the title suggests, we're doing an ace delete on my Discovery 2. Why, I hear you ask. A couple of reasons. One, parts are getting quite expensive for it. Well, for the ace anyway. I think for a front set of pipes you're probably looking at least £200 plus. And they're looking pretty crusty anyway, so I think it's time to go solid anti-roll bars, make it a bit more reliable. And so yeah, so in this video it's just going to be, well, I'm just going to show you what parts you need basically. You can go brand new with all this gear, but again that's expensive. That's just short of £500 I think, what I saw on eBay. But I found some second-hand parts, or mostly second-hand anyway, so I've saved a bit of money there. So I'll show you what we've got. So second-hand set of anti-roll bars, front and rear. It's looking a bit crusty there, so there's going to get a wire brush down. The front one looks pretty good, so I'll give it a coat of paint before I put that on. So they were about £150 for the pair. And then the rest of it is pretty much brand new. So we've got front drop links, rear drop links. We've got a pulley to replace the ace pump. It's got a brand new Timken bearing in that and some new bolts supplied. I think that was about £25. Front and rear anti-roll bar bushers. We've also got a new belt. Now you're going to have to get the correct belt because some Discoveries didn't have air conditioning, so make sure you get the right one. We've also got the power steering reservoir. Now the Ace one has two compartments, one for the power steering, one for the Ace, so it's a shared system with obviously two more pipes coming off here, so that's to replace that. So that is pretty much everything that you need. You will also need a diagnostic computer at the end because it will bring the Ace light on. So if you don't have that, you're going to have to take it to somebody. So I don't have one, so I'm going to have to book it in with somebody who's got one. So that's not really a massive issue. And you're probably also going to need some, obviously, power steering fluid to top up your system because you're probably going to lose some. So yeah, £150, that was 25 quid, that was about 40 quid, the belt was about a tenner, 15 quid, the bushers and the drop links were £63 I think, so you're looking at about 260-70 quid, something like that altogether. So a bit of a saving for the compared to buying everything brand new in one kit. So we're gonna have to find some time on a weekend probably to do it. I've trawled the internet. I can't find any videos of anybody doing an ace delete, so this should be fun. I've got a workshop manual to go by, and I've also got a Haynes manual as well, so we'll be cross-referencing both of those. In fact, I'll study it before I do this actually. So we'll take you outside to the disco and we'll show you what we're going to be taking off. Right, so we're at the disco. First thing we're going to take off is probably that. Take the viscous fan off, and then probably there's a plastic fan shroud just here. We'll take that off. And then the ace pump is, can't really see because it's dark, can you? But it's down there somewhere. 3 bolts and that'll come off, but obviously we're going to take this fan off first, do the tensioner. This needs to come off. There's 4 pipes. I'm guessing those two go to the pipes that loop round and down to the pipes down here, I think. Let me have a look. Lay down in the mud. Right, so there's the Ace valve block. 2 bolts there. Take that off and you can pull the pipes off. Same there, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pipes over into the front. There, look, you see it's clamped on there. I'm going to take that clamp off, and according to the workshop manual you've got to cut the front ones off anyway, so but yeah, looking at these, they're not in the best condition, are they? So that's why I'm going to solid anti-roll bars. The back ones, these are fairly new, so we're going to save these ones. They go all the way back up there, look, to the ram at the back. So yeah. They go through there. See, can we go up through the turret there? Where's it going? There. So it's this running all the way up through there. And I think they'll bolt down to the front of the slam panel somewhere down there. So we'll get into that at some point. But for now, let's go back and start cleaning up those roll bars, get some paint on them. Right, let's get to work cleaning up these roll bars and get some paint on them. Start with the rear because this is the worst one. Well, coming up alright, it's a little bit pitted, to be expected for the age of it. Do a bit more on this side, flip it over, and then we'll go into the front one. Back in a minute. So that's the roll bars done. Can't come out too bad. Not a bad finish on them, to say they've been sprayed. So weather's a bit cold at the minute, it's like -2 at the minute. I really don't fancy climbing on cold ground floor trying to do this, so I think once it warms up a little bit, or if the boss manifests nicely, might let me fetch the disco into a warehouse for a bit. We'll see anyway. Christmas is coming up, so I'll try and get it done before then. But if not, I'll see you in a bit.